What are you doing, David?
Just thinking.
You want one?
No. I'm good.
Do you want to leave? Come on. You can't be thinking about that now.
There's nothing here, Daniel.
From what I can see, there's a floor, there's chairs, there's a table, and a story roof. That seems far from nothing to me.
You always find a reason, don't you?
Is he mute?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything since he got here.
Maybe he's deaf.
Nope, not deaf.
I don't know. Something seems wrong. You're telling me that he made it all the way here in that storm on his own?
Yeah, so did we.
No. He's up to something. Got the back.
Huh?
Just got the back.
What are you doing?
Just looking.
What's it?
Look at this stuff, David. We should let him stay.
What?
This is a sign. All that time we spent searching, we've never found anything like this. It's proof that there's something left. Something special. Somewhere special. Maybe there's people out there.
But
look, forget about the table, the chairs, the floor, all that. You wanted a reason. You've got one.
I don't like to sleep. Every time I sleep, more stuff just kind of fades away. It's the storm. It gets inside you. It's like this fog in your head. Daniel says I'm torturing myself carrying this around. I just think it's important to hold on to what we have. I remember she called me asking where my brother was when I was camping. I said, I don't know. I talked to him on the phone a few days ago. Probably went, fishing like always. She said, it's a wild assumption for someone who knows nothing about the situation. I said, that's a bold accusation for someone who needs help. That was it. And a phone call. Sometimes I wonder what I would have said differently had I known that'd be the last time we talked. Before it all came to this. Nothing. We've been doing this so long and wasted so much time you wouldn't even believe. Maybe there is something. I just wish we had more time.
Okay. Some ground rules. Our entire schedule was catered for 2, so we'll have to make some changes. The main issue we're going to confront is the food rations. So I think that if we approach this intelligently, we really shouldn't have any issues. So each of us get a cup of nuts a day, no more, no less. I think if we stick with these guidelines, we should have enough food to see us through. Just remember, hunger is on the state of mind. So it might seem kind of like an agony, but it'll take a long time for you to actually die from this. So once you remember that, well, you really shouldn't have any issues with the rationing. Have you got that? David?
Where's my picture?
You probably put it down somewhere.
No, it's either in my front pocket or it's in my hand. And if it's not in my hand, it's in my front pocket.
Well, it couldn't have gone far, so... Now, in regards to the water supply, it's the same concept. Thirst, it's all in the mind. It's all...
Where's my picture? I see what you've been doing.
Okay, come on. Come on.
I know he has it. I've been carrying that picture for years. All of a sudden this guy just shows up and it goes missing.
This guy could be the answer to all of our problems. And I can't have you chasing him off with your mad accusations. He hasn't done anything to deserve this abuse, has he?
He took my picture.
You haven't proven that.
I don't like the way he drinks. He does this little thing when he sips. I don't like it.
That's ridiculous.
You can tell a lot about a guy the way he drinks.
It's absurd. You're getting upset over something that's so meaningless.
Am I feeling upset? Or is it just a state of mind? It's getting worse. There's gotta be something to heat this place, right?
You know, if there was something that useful lying around here, we would have found it by now. We'll just have to wait it out. The storm's like an ocean. It just comes in waves. Kind of reminds me of my grandmother's house, the cold. 10 years of my childhood with that woman, and not once did she ever make the effort of putting the heating on. I think in her old age she just got mad sceptical. Now, she wasn't a religious woman or anything, but towards the end she began to form some questionable ideologies. I think living in the cold was some sort of spiritual reparation. Heat was for the cold blooded, is what she used to say. When kids were my age and they were able to scrub up some money, they'd usually get themselves a phone or a Game Boy, something special like that. But me, first thing I ever bought was a plug-in heater. I brought it back to my room, right under her nose, of course. I still remember the first night I had it. I just laid back and basked in sublimity. I don't know where it's gone now though. Thrown out, given away. I can't remember. It's funny the things that fade away into the background. Just all fleets. When everything around you just seems so black and white. What I wouldn't give to have it now.
Got nothing to say.
Of course you do. The only time I know you have something of note to say is when the colourful commentary dries up.
It's these enclosed spaces. and make people sick. I think it's dulled your sensibility.
This is about that picture.
This is about that thief. Do you know how hard it is for me to sit in the same room as that guy? Knowing what he's up to? He's gonna rob us. And flee in the middle of the night. I can tell.
This guy is the first bit of luck we've gotten. And the first thing you want to do is throw it away. We chose to let him stay.
We? It was your choice. What about my input? Why do we even keep me around if we don't do anything I ever say? I know I'm not the sharpest. But I have common sense. I can make decisions. I'm responsible enough for that. It seems like everything I say just gets lost in the wind. And then this freak shows up. The guy doesn't even open his mouth and everyone gets all sentimental. I mean, why would he come here if he was already in a better place? There's nothing left, Daniel. He was lost and found us. He's just as lost as we are.
Are you finished?
Where is it? Where is it? Where's my photo? I know you have my photo.
David! I have the picture. It made sense. It made so much sense at the time. I knew you wouldn't leave without it.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
There was a lot that I hid from him. David was a good friend, but he was weak and he needed protection from himself. I was sure that everything I was doing up to this point was right. But it didn't work. I never thought it would get to this. You get so far into the dark that when the light finally returns, you can't recognize yourself in the mirror. I shouldn't expect honesty from anyone, but I'm gonna need it from you. Just this once. There has to be something out there, right? I mean, you didn't come from nothing.
Tell me about that heater again.
What?
The heater you mentioned.
Why?
Just tell me.
It was about 3 feet tall. It was white. You would turn it on 30 minutes before going to bed so it would heat up the room.
You needed it?
Well, yeah.
It's kind of crazy having that control, isn't it? I mean, I like the cold. I think it can remind you of certain things. Like, is there other people in the world who are cold? Is anyone out there that's colder than I am? Turn on that heater and it's like entering a dream world.
If you don't turn it on, you'd be mad.
Where does that control end? It must rear its head elsewhere. Man shouldn't live in dreams.
You didn't answer my question. Is there something out there?
Yes.
Where we go?
Yeah. Let's go.